Today we're going to make this cute gift card holder with some of the sewing paper that we have. It's the Sweet Stitches paper. You could put a gift card in here. And so let me show you how to make this and get this kind of faux leather technique that we have on this. We're going to start with folding a piece of cardstock that's 5 inches by 4 inches. And I've already done that with this white one, just showing you. And then we're going to mark on 1 inch on each side, and then you're going to cut this off. So it looks like this with the Melon Mambo cardstock. So that's the base of our purse right there. And then we're going to make the top, which you're going to run through the top note die of the big shot, and we want to score 1 3/4 from this little point right here, and from this point here 1 3/4 you're going to score, and so that would create a fold line for you to fold your purse down. So that's what we're going to start with. So I've already folded this. Now I want to take and build the actual gift card holder. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the inside, so just on the bottom right here. And I just want to stick it down, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive right here on the sides, just because we're going to cut off the excess. So I'm going to go ahead and put that piece of cards, designer series paper, and then I'm going to trim off the edge. Just turn it to the back and trim off the excess on both sides. So there we go, trim on both sides. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and do the outside of it. I'm going to use this little button piece of paper, which I love. Of course, I love to sew anyway, but customers that I have that don't even care about sewing love this set. So I'm going to go adhere that, and then just put a little adhesive right here at the top, and then cut that extra off again. So we'll cut that extra off. Okay, so we have the extra cut off and the inside. So I got a little folded. Now we're going to go ahead and put the sentiment inside. This just for you, so you don't have to share. I'm going to just use the just for you, and I'm going to take my marker and just ink the just for you with the marker, so I don't have to use all of the whole stamp. And this is a chocolate chip color that coordinates with the buttons that are chocolate chip in the designer series paper. I'm going to stamp that. Then I'm going to take my oval punch and turn it upside down so I could see and line up the just for you. Then I'm going to go ahead and take a sponge, and I cut my sponges up so I can use more than one color on a sponge or on several pieces. So I'm just going to do the edge with Melon Mambo, and I just sponge it down and just pull it away from the cardstock, and it gives that little look with color. So I'm going to adhere that to the bottom of the pocket that's inside the purse, just for you. Okay, so then there's the base. Now we need some little bling on here, or some little popping up of color. So I'm going to use this Pom Pom Daffodil Delight, and I like to use the Tombow adhesive for this one because it sticks really well, and you might have to hold it for a second for it to adhere, but then after it's been on for a while it will go ahead and stick. So I'm going to push that down and then trim that off. I should be using my ribbon scissors. There we go. So trimmed off, and so there's the base of our purse. Now we're going to make the top. We're going to use a Versamark pad for our embossing and the clear powder. And I'm going to take the chocolate chip piece that I've already scored, and I've actually already put with my X-Acto knife, I've already put some slits in here for the ribbon to go through for the handle. So we're going to actually take this front part right here, I'm going to fold it back, and then I just want to put the Versamark on that one side. So, and you're going to use a lot of Versamark, so don't worry about it. You just want to get it totally, completely covered. So we've got the Versamark on there, and then we're just going to pour the clear over the whole thing. And we're going to make kind of like a little leather look to it. I'm going to take just a pencil with a new eraser on it, and I'm going to make lines in here, kind of taking off the embossing powder. It can be just random, or you can go straight across, whatever works for you. Let's see, I think we'll just do another one here. Okay, so those are our lines. Then I'm going to knock off the extra, and then I'm going to heat this up, and I'm going to emboss this, and you'll see where it will resist where we use the eraser for the embossing. Take off the powder. Okay, it's all done, so you've got your faux type of leather there. It looks like a designer bag. Okay, we're going to go ahead in here with the ribbon. So we want to stick the ribbon in the back of the purse. Try to use my fingernails for this. Put it in there and in the back. And then we can use like a glue dot to adhere it, or any adhesive will work. I'm going to pull that through. And I'm going to use it like this, where I put the total back of the purse, so it's going to cover up the jagged edges of the ribbon. So I'm just going to lay it right on top, and I'll go ahead and use this adhesive since it really sticks well when it dries. Lay it right on top, and then press it down. Now all we need to do is put two other little embellishments, but we're first going to put a Velcro dot here. And I'm going to actually put the other on top of this but before that I'm going to go ahead and put my dot in the cardstock, so I can put one of these cute brads in, and these are one of our fabric designer brads, and it's got fabric wrapped around it with little buttons on it. I'll grab this off. Okay, so we're just going to put that down. Okay, here's the gift card holder, the little purse, and you can put money in there, or you can just use a gift card from your local store that you'd like and give it as a gift. Let me show you some really cute ideas that some demonstrators from some trades and online that I got. This is done with the Sweet Stitches paper, and I love the buttons, love the big buttons. And then this Janet Baker, my upline made for a trade. Love it. This Joanna Jones, I just redid it in some brighter colors, and this was her idea that she did for a trade with me. Here's another idea I had for a trade at Leadership. This is a card that we did at our group meeting. This one, and the little the card holder, those three we did with these sets, and can't get enough of them. This is a card that someone made for me. Here's another fun one. This has got some little smooch glitz on the edge. Here's another fun one with the fun edge, different edging. and just these last two. So enjoy the sewing sets before they're gone in the mini.